Hey guys, Tyra here. Welcome back to the episode of GT Online Racing. This time, only one race today, and I'm in the Schlagen GT. My first time actually racing this car, but as it stands now, this car's been out for a few months, but this is just the first time I've gotten around to using it in a race. Honestly, that looks like it would suit this car. This thing, it's not the best around the corners, but I think it's now the second best thing in terms of straight line speed, behind only the Prize. So really, of what is actually a sports car, it's probably the best thing to use overall. Now we're actually into the lead of the race. This race could not offside any better. 2 corners in and I'm already leading now into this next left-hander. You get a nice-ish apex there. Well, there's one in the exit, so pretty much kind of much speed to there as what you can. Oh, okay, these corners don't do me well. Okay, there goes a Felter, because the Felter is going to be much better through the corners than what this thing is. You know, these corners in general, they've never been good for me, no matter what the track, no matter which direction or really what car I'm in either. We only dropped down to second place here, which is good. We're getting a little bit slower. So this thing, yeah, it's not the most planted car in the world. There's definitely more drivable cars through the corners, like that Felter in front of us. But now then, here comes that straight line speed now coming into play. So I'm just going to blast straight back past that Felter now. I'm going to retake the lead of the race, even though the Felter is going for car boost now. He takes around. If he misses the brake zone completely, because I have no idea where I'm going. That's the wall. Yeah, that's for sure. Something else I should mention. This thing doesn't have very good brakes. It's like an LG, just a bit faster in terms of straight line speed. And you're down to that place, so that's a really nice corner there, that left-hander. And you get back around in second place. I think that Masako race car, they're doing a good job to be in third place so far. I think I'm just avoided the wall there, because that wall seems to have very awkwardly. That's a wall as well. Yeah, that wall, it just curves in really awkwardly. I don't know why they decided to make that the creator of this race. There's always, like I said, in Fast and Furious, there's always one thing on the track that just really doesn't need to be there. That's actually you can't keep that full throttle. It's going to be spin out into the wall. And we've launched it now. We're upside down. We're going to roll. And we're landing sideways. Okay, we're on our wheels though. And as recoveries go, that was fairly quick, although, yeah, we've got no momentum now. We drop down now into P5. We wouldn't lose our Felter in the dark, the one in front of us now. That radioactive, luminous green one. They come now actually into fourth place. Someone must have made a mistake there somewhere. Through the high-speed corners, this thing definitely feels better. The faster it goes, okay, there's a jet that crashes as well. Back up now into third place, okay. I can now try and make a move up the radioactive Felter. No, land brace again, because this thing doesn't want to stop. I need to stop thinking that this thing isn't going to stop like a normal car, like the Felter. And actually, there's 2 Felters down in front of us. I'm pretty sure that yellow one is still leading the race now. Now, green one though, it is pulling away from us a little bit though. Now, ready to hit into the wall there. And this corner here looks actually fairly okay. Now, coming up now, it's like okay, that's a very awkward corner. Going to hit into the wall again. This thing just does not want to stop. You know, this thing, actually, this car, I think a real-life variant of this, I know it's a Mercedes, AMG of some sort, but I think this is what the F1 safety car is as well, one of these, whatever this car specifically is. Well, no, we're on to lap 2 of 3, I think there's 3 laps. And we are going now back on that green Felter in front of us. So we're getting actually on through the part of the lap, where the Felter really should be the stronger car. And coming out into this sweeping right-hander, really long one. It's really going to do me any favours here, but if we can keep a good line through here, and we should be okay later on. And we're going to hit into the wall. We're going to send us out a bit wide. We're going to slide out all the way out wide. We're going to hit into this wall. We'll just bounce off it. Yeah, that could have gone worse, but then we lost a load of time. Like I said, that corner, it just never goes well for me. And I tried to take it too much there to the inside line. And then it's pretty much equidistant now as things stand between the first 3, although 4th and 5th are now pretty much right up behind me. Although in terms of straight line speed, unless they're in Schlagens as well, they will be pulling away from me. And since that's going to get it better, you actually get around the corner at that time without smashing into the wall. But there's definitely better lines still you can take around there. Now it's that left-hander. That's getting a pretty okay line like we did last lap. And they've got the Jester now catching up now right behind us. Now they're going for the coastline of here, trying to take a place line in. Now into the wall. It's both now into the pole and go flying out some sort of backflip thing. I didn't actually hit that. Like, for genuinely, I slowed it down when I was editing this. And I didn't actually touch the wall. It's got a janky hitbox, so that wasn't actually my fault. Although that crash there from the LG, that was their fault. And we're still in P4. There's quite a bit of field, but honestly, I've made quite a few mistakes. And I'm only down in P4. I expect in a usual race to be down in what 7th, 8th, last place, or how many people usually end up being in the race by now. But still, can't even come up with a pony for this race. We're going to need to stop crashing into invisible walls that we can't see, pretty much like on F1 2009 in Brazil. It was just this massive wall that stuck out, which you couldn't see, but you ended up hitting it. And through his next right hander, get a much better line through there that time. Definitely not just sliding out into the wall. Although 3rd place, I didn't even see what the car went past me was in, because I was really just flying through the air for no reason whatsoever. And then go for the coastline that time, because this is the first second lap on this track, so I don't want to go by now. Actually, oh, is that a Jester? Okay then. And you're making the move back past that Jester now for P3 and down the brakes a lot earlier this time to actually get around this corner. So it should still be a Felser 1-2 as things stand. Although that green one, it should still be second place. I haven't seen any changes for lead, so the yellow one I think has just disappeared into this and it's still there on the mini-map. They're so far in front now, and I think we're going to need a miracle really if we do get even second place, let alone. I think the wind, honestly, unless they lag out, I think the wind's definitely gone out the window. There's a green car and they're stopped, and actually now into second place. What are they doing? They just give up a free second place. Has their controller died or something? I mean, that's happened to me before in a few races. That's why I constantly leave it plugged in nowadays, so that doesn't happen again. Yeah, just randomly stopping there for no reason. I mean, they've not lagged out or anything. Well, I've not lagged out because everyone else is still going. He's still got third place now right behind me through this corner here, which again, if we can just get around it this time, that'll be an accomplishment. It's still sliding our way around it though. But definitely in much more better than it was on the previous lap. You can't even see the leader up in front there, so it's just going to be about trying to hold on now to this second place, trying to hold off that car behind. We're going to need some better lines through the remainder of the lap though. Through this high-speed chicane here, that one's definitely negligible. You can take that full throttle really in any car. Coming up now to this next right-hander, we need a good line through here. And actually, that's the best we've done that line so far. You left a load of space on the exit, so you can carry much more speed around there. But honestly, just getting around that corner really is just a priority instead of slamming into one on the side. That wasn't the best exit through there that time, so getting a bit jagged now on his final lap. He's still trying to push for his second place. He's staying well away from that wall this time, so I don't want the wonky hitboxes just to screw me over once again. I mean, this going to get a little bit slower once again. This corner is fairly awkward as well. It's just the no way you do that line. It's just really unsatisfying corner. You just can't really get any feel around that one. And then go for the coastline over here once again, which actually is the racing line. So definitely, you can definitely take that chicane a lot better than what you did the first time as well. Like I said, once you learn the lap, you pretty much know where you're going on it. Now then, cleaning into this high-speed section once again. This corner nicely feels really nice. It's definitely a nice planted line through there, full commitment. The leader can't even see him on the minimap anymore. I'm sure they're probably not far off finishing the race by now. They're probably that far in front. Now through this next right-hander, we get a good line through there this time. Yeah, that's definitely better to well use all the space we have available to us on exit. I can't see third place behind, so as it stands like this, I'm pretty sure second place is just what we're going to have to accept for this race. As the leader now does finish, so GG to Crazy Chris. So they were honestly just so dominant in this race. As soon as they overtook me, I never really saw them again around this final hairpin. Again, okay line, using all the track available to us. I think it's supposed to be about Kirby's and Ultra line getting a bit of a wiggle on the exit. Until then, this will be about keeping now in second place. You don't want to throw this away now. You know, it's not in the way to second place where it's first to the losers, but at least it's first at that at least. I'm coming across the line now in second place, but my first time racing this car, it's gone pretty alright honestly for what I was expecting that car to be. Like this Schlagen, which is given up in the race, so I beat them at least. That's something. Matt Eagle won as well. I mean. Let's say their control guys did whatever that green car did, just randomly stopped, and that might be something that affects cars randomly. But yeah, Crazy Chris takes the win. We're in second place, and another Schlagen in the third. And oh, okay, I was 8 seconds off his fastest lap. I don't know what Chris was on in this race, but yeah, 8 seconds quicker, and the Schlagen in third was a little bit faster than me as well. But the pace to everyone else was pretty good. I mean, I was faster than I think I had the third fastest lap, and then you got the Jester coming in fourth. Then the other Schlagen in fifth, and then we've got a level 6 Masacro in 6th place. That can't have been that one. That is. That one that was racing me at the start is a level 6. So shout out to them, a level 6, giving me a good run for their money. And now that they're in P5, they're having a great time. Actually, if they finish the race as well, if they finish where they are, then they should finish the race. They actually do. They've genuinely finished the race. They got a level up out of that as well. And Masacro, a level 7 Masacro race car, has just finished in 5th place and has beaten Royinator and some other seemingly okay races as well. And there's a level 8 in here as well, which isn't doing all too bad either. Well, they definitely did better than this Schlagen. So if you enjoyed this first race with me in the Schlagen, definitely leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They'll be linked down in the description below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.